From San Francisco, California, this is the Rock and Roll Geek Show. This is the story of my rock and roll butler.
Welcome to the Rock and Roll Geek Show. My name's Michael Butler. Thanks a lot for joining me. I really appreciate it. Today is Sunday, August 29th, 2021. Let me check the volume here. Check. It's August 29th, and today is day 29 of the Dog Days of Podcasting, where I attempt to do a show a day for the entire month of August. And we're almost through with this thing, but I'm thinking I may go at least a few days past. We'll see. I still got some comments, and I got a couple more that came in today. Please keep them coming, friends. I'll keep doing this as long as I got comments, and I can always use the content anyway for a regular show. It's costing me a lot more on the Libsyn for the hosting, but it's worth it to me. Today, overnight I was dreaming about that deer. It's been hanging in my walk-in cooler. Thank God for that walk-in cooler, man. It's been hanging in the walk-in cooler now for this is the third day, if you count Friday, and I was going to start, I watched YouTube videos how to process the thing, but then my wife talked me into taking it to a big game processor, so I got on the Facebook, on the local Trinity County community Facebook group, and I said, is there any local deer processors around? And nobody had any good recommendations, so I looked on the Google and I found somebody called Bowman Meats in what's the town? Cottonwood, which is about an hour and a half away from here. After I walked the dogs, I called them and they said, well, we're here till 11:30. You can leave it with my daughter. She'll be here a little bit later. And so I got him, loaded up the deer in my truck, put some ice packs or some bags of ice. I had one bag of ice. We stuffed that in the cavity, stopped off at the store on the way and got 5 or 6 more bags of ice, threw those all over it, wrapped it in plastic to keep it cold on the way there, and drove there to a place called Bowman Meats. And she said that it's going to cost like $140 or something like that. I said, well, I'm leaving town on Tuesday and we'll be back for 3 weeks. If I give you $200 cash, would it be possible to have it ready when I leave on Tuesday? And the butcher guy goes, yeah, I can do that. So I'm going to be picking up fully processed deer on Tuesday morning on my way back down to San Francisco. I did manage to pull out the 2 tenderloins that are in the inside of it against the ribs. I was told by a hunting friend of mine, you got to go to a reputable place because the back straps, which is the tenderloins in the back strap are the prime part of that deer. And he said, if you don't go to a prime place, 5 pounds of back straps will turn into, you'll end up getting like 3 pounds because they'll pocket some back straps for themselves. I'm going to trust the guy and hope he doesn't, especially since I'm giving him extra money cash to have it ready on Tuesday. But all I can do is trust the guy. Hopefully it won't be shorted. They're also going to do some ground venison. They're going to cut me some bones for the dogs, and he's going to make some deer sausage as well. That's really what I wanted, is the sausage and the back straps. But I took out the 2 tenderloins and I'm going to throw those on the grill tonight. I have a Traeger 575 grill up here. And I also have the liver and the hearts. I'm going to throw those on the grill. I'm going to share the liver and the hearts with my dogs. And the wife and I are going to share the tenderloins. It's going to be a great dinner. I can't wait. I am drinking right now. I'm drinking a draft. I got some Weaver Light from the Trinity County Brewery, and I'm about halfway done with this one. So I'm going to take a little sip here. Audio comment from the guy says his name is Chad Kiffmeyer. I don't know if that's the real. Oh, my wife is calling. I'm going to have to pause this for just a second. Hold on. Okay, I am back. That was the wife calling me to remind me to fill out the deer tag. When I brought the deer into the processor, I got all the way into the end of my road, and I said, I better bring that deer tag because they might ask for the tag. And so I went back and got the tag, and she goes, okay, I just need to see the tag. So I said, thank God I brought the tag. So I showed her the tag, and she goes, you didn't fill this out? None of this has been filled out? If they would have caught you You're supposed to fill this thing out. The second you catch that, you kill that deer. The guy would have taken your deer and your bow. So she was nice about it. So I brought it home and just now filled the thing out. So now I'm fully legal, I think. Got the head is at the taxidermy. The deer is at the big game butcher. And I'm ready. All I got to do is clean off the blood out of my walk-in cooler. Thank God for that walk-in cooler. I don't know what I would have done. All right. This person's name, I think, is Chad. It says Chad Kiffmeyer. I'm going to assume that's his name. Hey, Butler, here's my brush with Johnny Cash and a Black Crowes Dirty Honey show review. Thanks. You rule, my friend. All right. Well, let's have a listen. Hello, Chad.
Hello, Michael Butler.
Hello.
This is Chad from the
Chad.
Chicago area.
Hey, Chicago Chad.
And I'm calling in with a quick brush with fame.
Okay.
And a show review from earlier this month. It was the Black Crowes and Dirty Honey in Chicago,
Okay.
August 7th. But before I get into that, how are you?
I am super great. Couldn't be better. Thank you for asking, Chad.
I love to hear it.
Yes, me too.
Second of all, I hope everything is cool up there in the mountain house. Everybody's good and safe.
It is 23% contained still, but at the Douglas City store, they have a daily fire update and a map. And yesterday, there was black. Red is where the fire is still active, and black is where they have it blocked off. And it was mostly blacked on the side where my house is, Douglas City, and there was a little bit of red. And today we stopped and looked, and that little bit of red is now completely black. So it's a little bit more than 23% contained. House is still standing. It's smoky as hell out here. Otherwise, I'd have been up in the tree stand doing a notes from the tree stand right now. But it's real smoky, and it's pretty damn hot. So I'm up here in my studio, but Mountain House is still standing. And thank you for the prayers for Erik Mortensen and Ralph Miller. I believe their houses are still standing as we speak as well. They're at a different fire. Their fires, I think, is like 45% contained or something like that. All right, back to you, Chad.
And finally, I'm loving the Dog Days of Summer podcast.
Thank you, friend. I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for doing it, and thanks for all your hard work getting one of these out every day. Love it. All right, so my brush with fame was with the late, great Johnny Cash. I was working at a hotel in the early 90s, and Cash was playing this
That is a great brush with fame, by the way.
auditorium adjacent to the hotel, and his management wanted to arrange to have some dinner brought up to him after the show.
You got to bring it.
The regular kitchen staff were all gone by that time, so it was my job to bring it up to him. Time comes, I get the stuffed pork chop that he ordered from the kitchen, bring it up to the room, knock on the door. His manager comes out.
Stuffed pork chop.
Just says, come on in, set it down. So I walk in, and the first person I see is his wife, June Carter Cash. So warm and friendly, so nice, greets me. It's a big suite, so I walk around the corner. I set down the meal, and there he is, walking up to me. The man himself.
How you doing, son?
The man in black, except for he wasn't wearing black at that time. He was wearing burgundy, like maroon pajamas.
Nice. How did I just guess that? How you doing, son? Pardon my burgundy pajamas. I'm just waiting for you. Was he barefoot?
Pajamas. And he gives me a tip. He says, thank you very much. Turn around and walk out. So it was a brief brush with fame. I'm sure a lot of people have talked to him more, but I don't think too many people can say that they've seen Johnny Cash in his PJs.
Yeah,
so
that's awesome, man.
That was pretty cool.
Awesome.
All right, on to the show review. So August 7th, here it's actually Tinley Park, just outside of Chicago. Hollywood Casino Amphitheater, big shed off the expressway. And big. It's a good 28,000 people with the lawn.
What's the crowd?
And everything. So
I'm wondering how the ticket sales were.
Hadn't seen a show in a couple years. Saw my first Black Crowes show like 1990 in a small room that they played on their first tour when they were opening up for Robert Plant. On an off night, they went and played this place. Been a fan ever since. So excited for this tour. It's the Shake Your Moneymaker tour. They're playing the entire first album.
Yeah.
Which a lot of people, I think, especially old fans, are looking forward to, because the whole idea behind the tour is just they're going to rock out, which they hadn't done in a long time.
Yeah.
Even
I saw them at the the Laughlin River Run with Joe Klein several years ago, and they played nothing but hippie tunes. I don't even think they played one hit, not even as an encore. I don't think. Maybe they did Hard to Handle as an encore or something like that, but they didn't even talk to the audience, and it was just all hippie tunes.
90s, they got pretty jammy, which I enjoyed. It turned a lot of people off. The fan base dwindled a bit, but we'll see what happens now. They have a new band, no Steve Gorman playing drums.
Right.
Sven Pippian on bass, who's played with them for a long time. Otherwise, a bunch of new guys.
Hired guns.
Which I won't bore you with. But I thought everybody played great. It was a good outfit. So they come out. The first thing they do is they have a Wurlitzer jukebox wheeled onto the stage, and that lights up, and a girl comes out, puts money in it, and the Elmore James song "Shake Your Moneymaker" plays. And while that's playing, there's a bar on stage, and the lights are still kind of down, and the rest of the band comes out, and they sit at the bar, and they have a quick drink. Just as they're walking over to their instruments, Rich Robinson rips into the opening riff from the first song on Shake Your Moneymaker, Twice as Hard.
Twice as hard as it was the first time. Okay.
I don't know if you're going to know all these songs, but I'm really looking forward to hearing you sing them. So Twice as Hard opens things up. After that, they play Jealous Again.
Jealous again. What's it? Every time you let me in. Jealous. You jealous again. All right.
So it's
got no time to let you in.
Good 1-2 combo, a couple of up-tempo songs. The crowd is really into it. People are dancing around. The third song, and this again is tracklist from Shake Your Moneymaker, Sister Luck.
I don't know that one.
After that, they play Could I've Been So Blind.
Don't know that one.
Next song is probably, I think, the highlight of the whole show, Seeing Things.
Don't know that
real
one.
soul blaster.
Don't know that.
I remember you saying one time that Paul Rogers, the great Paul Rogers, has a man's voice.
Yes.
And Chris Robinson has a man's voice. He sounds fantastic right now, I think.
He's a great singer. I'm just not a big, huge Black Crowes fan, but I don't have any real problem with the guy, I guess. He did say something that stuck with me when I heard him on Eddie Trunk. Said rock and roll is about defiance, not compliance, and those are words to live by. So I will give him that.
Playing in the Chris Robinson Brotherhood, which was the little band he had going the last few years. Pretty mellow stuff. That's really saved his voice, but he's cranking it out now. After next song, the big hit, Hard to Handle.
Hard to handle. Wait a minute. No. Hey, little thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle. Man, you surround you, boom, boom, ba-da-doo.
Cover.
Yes, cover.
After that, Thick and Thin.
Thick. We got to do a song now called Thick and Thin.
Next up, She Talks to Angels.
She talks to angels. She talks to the we're gonna slow it down. Get out your big lighters. She talks to. I don't know how it goes.
She Talks to Angels was my cue to run to the bathroom
break. Yeah.
Get another $17 Modelo.
I'm drinking it.
Got back before the song was over. Great song, but just don't need to hear it again.
Yeah, exactly.
Struttin' Blues. After that,
don't know that one.
And then the album closer, Stare It Cold.
Don't know that one.
So that's Shake Your Moneymaker. After that, they go into their second set. So they play No Speak, No Slave.
Don't know that
from the Southern Harmony.
Okay.
Musical Companion.
Don't know that.
Conspiracy.
Don't
from
know that.
Amorica. So we get a couple 90s songs there. After that, Goodbye Daughters of the Revolution.
Don't know that one.
Which is off Warpaint.
Okay.
More of a recent vintage song. Sometimes Salvation.
Don't know that one.
Wiser Time.
Don't know that one.
Thorn in My Pride.
Thorn in My Pride. When I was in Exodus, we had a song called Thorn in My Side that came out about the first single off that Force of Habit album, the Exodus album that I was on. The first single was called "Thorn in My Side," and around the same time, Black Crowes had a song called "Thorn in My Pride," and I remember looking at the Billboard charts and saw "Thorn in My Pride" #1. And I go, "Holy shit, Exodus #1! Oh, it's Black Crowes. Never mind."
And then they ended the main part of the show with a couple more really cranking rockers. Sting Me, and then Remedy is the last song.
I know Remedy. I don't know
They
Sting
come out,
Me.
they did an encore of the Stones, It's Only Rock and Roll, but
I know. It's only rock and roll, but I like it. Love it. Yes, I do.
it, which is kind of weird with just because they're a band
Now, this audio comment, I'm pretty sure, came before Charlie Watts died.
that has so many songs. But it was good. It was enjoyable. Overall, the show was great. I think they have a few more shows maybe in the U.S.
I think they just came to the Bay Area last week.
Going to Europe, but if you're even a casual Black Crowes fan and you get a chance to go to this show, highly recommend it. Chris Robinson is on fire. He's like 72 Jagger and Rod Stewart in the faces right now. He's dancing around.
Well, that's good to hear.
Looking cool, singing great, and they're doing well. So good to see the Black Crowes back, just kind of straight up rocking. Great to be back shows just in general. I hope we can keep going to see concerts. And that's all I got for you. So, again, thanks a lot, Butler, and stay frosty, my friend.
Stay frosty, friend. All right. Thank you for the audio comment. You too can leave me an audio comment. Brush with Fame, show review, whatever you want to do. Area code 7. No, don't call. Send me an email. Record it on your phone or whatever and email it to rockandrollgeek@gmail.com. Also, okay, let me see what I can find to play. Do I have any Black Crowes? I don't even know if I have any Black Crowes on here. Let's see. Black Crowes. Let's see. Black. BL. I bet you I don't have any Black Crowes. Let me see. Black. Black Country Communion. Black Flag. Black Flurries. Black Guns. Black Halos. Black Heart Blisters. Black Keys. Nope. But I do have some Black Oak, Arkansas. Let's do that. A little Black Oak. How about back there and over yonder is a reunion. We have Balls of Fire. Black Attack is back. Black Oak, Arkansas. Let's do... we have Black Oak. We have Early Times. We have High on the Hog. We have Hot and Nasty, the best of Black Oak, Arkansas. We have I'd Rather Be Sailing, which is when they went kind of yacht rocky, I think. If Angel Came to See You, Keep the Faith. Live Mother. Race with the Devil. Raunch and Roll Live. All right, let's play something from Raunch and Roll Live. Hot. Oh, Sweet Street Party, too. What to play? Let's just go with Raunch and Roll Live, Hot Rod. I'll talk to you tomorrow, friends, with day 30 of the Dog Days of Podcasting. I'm heading back home on Tuesday. I got to go work on Wednesday. Thank you for listening. Here's Black Oak, Arkansas. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Hello, Black Oak, Arkansas.
All right. Right here's a song for you men. And you women, you listen to the words of this song. I'm gonna sing it for the men. You men, imagine now you just getting off on Friday afternoon. You done worked a hard week, and you getting off and you ready to go out shining. You got in your car, it's all cleaned up, and you get out and you get on the straight highway. You press your foot and feet down the floor and it's roaring down the highway. You feeling good because you got a lot of motor under your wheels. You heading to see your woman. Yeah, when you get there to see your woman, you screech up in the driveway, you walk out and you get up to her and you tell her one thing. You say, Mama, I got a hot rod. you leave hot rod tracks all over you. Everybody, hot, hot, hot rod, hot rod, hot rod.
It's a rock and roll geek train wreck.